Welcome to Sundays with Sandy, a new segment on Last First Date Radio where we believe it is never too late to go on your last first date. I'm your host, Sandy Weiner. I'm a dating and relationship coach, a communications and boundaries expert, and I want you to go on your last first date. If tell me about yourself is a question that makes you feel like a deer in the headlights, think about how much harder it can be to answer that through text on a dating app. With a little bit of preparation, it's going to be much less challenging to prepare an answer that's filled with personality, that's interesting and engaging. You're going to learn 5 tips for how to answer, tell me about yourself. Number 1, share common interests. Well, it looks like you really enjoy running. I enjoy running too. Let me tell you about the last marathon I ran, or the time that I broke my ankle while I was running. What's the weirdest thing that happened to you? Share one common interest. Number 2, highlight the most quirky and unique things about yourself. I have been able to stand on my head since I was 5 years old. What's a talent that you have? Again, you're not going into a long definition about yourself and who you are. Number 3, tell them about something that you're proud of. I'm really proud that this week I finished a course that I've been taking in communication. What's something you're proud of? Again, starting a conversation that will lead to something of interest. Number 4, bring up something you did that week that was cool or interesting. I made a potato leek soup. What did you do that was cool this week? If you're lucky and play your cards right, I may share my soup with you one day. So you can be a little flirty. And then number 5 is to share a little bit of a personal story, just slightly personal. You don't know this person yet. So you could say, I was at the grocery store today and I met the most interesting 92-year-old woman. She is still driving and doing all these amazing things. She belongs to a book club. Who's a really inspirational person that you know? All of these end with a question. The most important thing that I want you to share is why. Why do you like to ski? Why do you like being a nurse? Why do you care for your aging parents? What do you like most about your hobbies, your sports, your books, your movies, your travel? Whatever you answer, give a little context as to why this is important to you. What do you like about standing on your head? What do you like about meeting strangers who inspire you? When you start to share your interesting stories, people get excited about answering their interesting stories. We all have stories to tell. We may not feel like we do. We may feel like, oh, we're so boring. But when someone we don't know asks us such an open-ended question like, tell me about yourself, we can suddenly feel like we have nothing to say. The next time the person you match with says, tell me about yourself, I want you to prepare your answers so that you remember how to share how awesome you are. And when you do, the right match is going to be inspired to do the same. If you are ready to get unstuck, gain new tools, become more empowered, and finally find your last first date, I'd love to talk to you. Fill out an application to be considered for a complimentary half-hour love breakthrough session at lastfirstdate.com/application. That's lastfirstdate.com/application. I look forward to talking to you soon.